Okay, radio check from radio Gambano Kura and taken Niyo Union Earth and Beyond made for the minds. Adiko twasubira kuba tutahamu tuti nentekanza tuyekire kya hati ibiro byokwezi biri nibyo binyini ikuna mukaga kwezi kulikuwa mwenda mwaka 2024 entekanza Earth and Beyond nekwiriyo negeno maiso kumane kwikakaire nkakanu kenyini munyani wanga akuliriza radio kurugombe chweke bitali bimo na bimo akando geno maiso nokondere entekanza Earth and Beyond for today abanyakulo mbikale byembaganiza ebikale bitali bimo na bimo nogezo kuba nohondere entekanza antugamba ndikyokora kiri kyamaani muno ayesa mwikaine mugendo maiso nokujaguza amazalibwa g'omwekulembeze w'eihanga amwarugoku zazino kalikali tangu ahiruko kalikali tangu kugara abana amasomero yes kalitangu kokura nti wagara abana amasomero zairenga ningambira hano lyabike olulenti waijuka omwana warabana ajagaruka isomero atafuna kutalibanizibwa omulingo gwona asobora nomanya nti ensaho alimu alala mukago akaire kabwire bukerire aligireke kuisana nti okabota kimanye nti abana baligarukayo sajo mwaka ngamba nti ekira abana kibakuhumura nibo tandikira okuyiga school fees zatamwira abana egarukaho ahali waraba akererirwe muno akandi mugizi nti kuba notandika nokuzahura anoruhumura rutakabaire kuba niruhika okyetegereize so baituweyo ebikutera ibanja bike ebikutera ibanja bingi sajja nosanga ine ensonga nyingi zaine kwasaganya ati biri bya school fees byonka wewe ahandi nobalekeramu baitu embeera ndekweryete akiro kino kasibire kali ketara abana baliyo ne bagaruka mu masomero akura nti batandika kuba ne basoma habo urusoma rwabo orwatamwe ya kasatu ijuka runirwo urusoma rukuba nirusemba y'umwaka guno this is the third term and of course that is the last term the last term of the academic year 2024 songa ndiko ziri ziti munyani wanga akuliriza radio President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni namwe over the weekend ikairale mu bikujjuka aliyo nagendo maiso nokuba naijuka nokujaguza amazalibwa ge omwekulembeze w'eihanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni akaire kano ahikiza emyaka 8 egy'obukulu okusigikira habitukumanya emyaka egaine giri 8 obutumwa bwairege bwingi obaire ne bugendo maiso nokuba ne butabarukia wekitenesa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni okumutabarukia amazalibwa amarungi Museveni ekireke ijasa zirigena keki yabahuna abagabiraho abantu abanyakubaire baro abafamily gina abandi okura nti bagendo maiso n'okwegonza abo baliyo ne baijuka amazalibwa ge President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the old man of the state, abairige with a mega birthday celebration ekireke ijo ekikumanyisono nikimufora kuba president wa munana omubukuru omumahanga ga Africa. He's the 8th president kuba mukuru omumahanga ga Africa. Ebikujuku byona bibairige hali mu district ya Rwelo era President Museveni no hagenzere genambiri okubatandikira olutalo lwabo lw'emyaka 5 rwagenzerwa muleta mbwekulembeza omwaka gwa 1986 Museveni na over 40 years mbwekulembezibwe bagamba nti ekikaleke kya Rwelo aine certain attachment yeinemo nakyo aina omulingo nk'okwahulira mu bukibakikira kikaleke kya Rwelo omukasumi yako nobaterire n'ebyasi ebyabandiza obali ne bagenda maiso n'okutandika kuba ne barumba Museveni emyaka 8 egy'obukulu bagamba nti akyali musajja akyali fit kandi amahanga ga East Africa akyali omuntu obaliyo ne bagenda omaiso okuba ne balolerawo. Musajja mukulu ono ali enyuma kake muno mu bantu abakulu likimba president abakulu. Nambere hali anja kuli president wa Hungarian Republic of Congo wekitinisa Denis Sassou Nguesso anya kuine myaka 81 nagaruko president wa Hungarian Equatorial Guinea wekitinisa Teodoro Ngwema Basonga ona ine myaka 82. Then hagaruko president wa Hungarian Namibia wekitinisa Nangolo Mbumba na myaka 82 bikugwamu. Wa Ivory Coast wekitinisa Lassane Ouattara na waine myaka 82 bikugwamu. President wa Hungarian mu area Zimbabwe wekitinisa Emerson Mnangagwa na wali mu myaka 82. These presidents are of the same age, only emyezi yonke ibakuzalirwaho niye kubawukaniza. President wa Hungarian Cameroon wekitinisa Paul Biya aine myaka 91 kandi nwanya kuli president omukuru hano mu Africa. Paul Biya akafoka president wekikalekyo ekya Cameroon omwaka kabaguru 1982 anyuma yokuresigninga kuwa wekitinisa Amadou Ahidjo ayarugira mu bwekulembeze during that time. Wekitinisa Biya asigaire mu office kandi ikere nagendo maiso kuba nasinga akaruru baitu wekitinisa Ngwema tusagamba nti he's the longest serving African president. Ijuka wakagenda bwekulembeze omwaka 1979 asa kuba ine myaka 82 baitu obwire bwamazire mu bwekulembeze buli bwingi. Nasingaho Biya yagenze bwekulembeze mu 1982. Ijuka president Museveni aija mu 1986 bano bona kikumanyisa nti bali ba senior citizens. The second oldest wekitinisa Bumba anja kuli president wa Hungarian Namibia akafoka president guno mwaka anyuma yokufa kwa musajja mukuru wekitinisa Hehe Geingob ayaferira myaka 82 gyobukuru. We Hungarian Ivory Coast wekitinisa Lassane Ouattara naija mu kikale kya kasatu hanyuma yokwija mbwekulembezi omwaka gw'2010. President wa Hungarian Zimbabwe wekitinisa Emerson Mnangagwa ijukonwa akastejinge kudita mukuhamba bwekulembezi bw'omugenzi Robert Mugabe November 2017 naija mu kikale kya katano. Mu kikale kya mukaga tuino wekitinisa President Sassou Nguesso emyaka 81 aikaire mu bwekulembezi emyaka nawe giri 40. Musajja mukuru ono ali wamaani muno. Then twagaruka wekitinisa Akufo-Addo ono ali musanju, the 7th oldest president akasooka kuteerwa akaruru mu bwekulembezi omwaka gw'2017 era bakyola kumwongera ekisanja omwaka gw'2020. President Museveni naija mu kikale kya 8 yakamara nearly half of his age aliko mwekulembezi w'eihanga emyaka 38 gyakarakata omu bwekulembezi, and he is the 4th longest serving president in Africa and of course the 17th in the non-royal heads of state omu mahanga gatwine Kakensa earth and beyond. Bintu bingi munebikaine bigendo maiso okuba nebihinduka okwiha musajja mukuru president Museveni nakwata entebe mu 1986. Embinda hinduka nyingi munezinya kubaireho enkurakurana nyingi munenya genzi rumaiso okuba nebawo nobukyakubaire nti halimu nebyo ebindi ebikyateera ibanja ebitukusa kuba ntugamba nti bibaire bitakabaire okuba nebikolebwa. Titukusa gamba nti ebintu abiribasize malembe okurugira kimu ekiro kiyatandikiraho mpaka na saha ya hati. Amahanga ga East Africa gamutoire munonko ekyokurorwaho mu mulingo nk'okwo ayekulembiremu akasumi kaingi. Abikulembezi ba Africa bakiro bwingi ne bamwehanuzaho. Atali aba Africa bonka ali muntu akusa kwehanuzibwa wona harulengo rw'ensi yona. That is President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Enteekaniza Earth and Beyond, made for the minds. Ebintu niko bikuli batabityo nga njani akuliriza radio kyakafama. Musajja mukuru President Museveni agambire nti the 80 years in the Bible guli mugisa ne kya celebratingire. Na Bible nti emyaka 8 omuntu wakwagihangaire ati ogu ne guba guli mugisa gwa maani muno. So nikyo kimuleeteze gamba nti owaye omuntu bw'okubohikira ha myaka nk'egyo ine kujaguza embeera niko yemereire eti dakika ziri 3 zakaraba mu ssaaha 8 enteekaniza tokusubata na Earth and Beyond, radio Kyaka FM, radio gamba nokora. Since President Museveni yaiziri yataha mu bwekulembezi kwebembere ihangiri ya Uganda omwaka gw'1986 obwekulembezi bwa mahanga gandi aga East Africa bwikaine bugendo maiso okuba ne buhinduka. Tuza kujwamu tukagenda okwetegereza nk'okwo ebintu bikaine birubatamu. President Museveni najambo bwekulembezi mu 1986 ihangeri ya Kenya by that time bakaba nebekulembera wekitenisa Daniel Arap Moi. Ayali agarukire mu bigere ebyo wekitenisa Jomo Kenyatta mu 1978. Ono ayekulembera wekitenisa Arap Moi akekulembera until 2002 nehe kintu yakirugiremu. Akagaruka wekitenisa Mwai Kibaki ayaherize mu bwekulembezi bw'ihanga omwaka gw'2002 mpaka omwaka gw'2013. Obwekulembezi by that time bwahinduka wagenda mu mikono gya musajja mukuru President Uhuru Kenyatta ayarugira mu bwekulembezi omwaka gw'2022 owekitenisa William Samoei Arap Ruto amazire kuba natwala entebe. That is how things have changed omwihangaliri erya Kenya. Omwihangiri ya Uganda niko tukyali. Mu 1986 President ajambo ekulembezi ihangiri ya Tanzania likabalira hansi y'obwekulembezi wekitenisa Ali Hassan Mwinyi abayali mu ofisi okurugira kimu 1985. Ono mu bigere bya haijamu wekitenisa Benjamin Mkapa ayayekulembire ku rugo 1995 mpaka 2005. Benjamin Mkapa amaze ku rugo mbwekulembezi akaija owekitenisa Jakaya Kikwete. Jakaya Kikwete ahereza ku rugo 2005 mpaka 2015 niko wekitenisa omugenzi John Pombe Magufuli yayekulembere ihanga kurugira kimu 2015 mpaka 2010 akafera mu ofisi y'obwekulembezi bw'ihanga omwihangiri lya Tanzania. This ushered in the new presidency y'omukyalakati Samia Suluhu Hassan akwasire entebe kurugira kimu 2021 na saya 1986 omwihangiri ya Rwanda. President Museveni buyali natwara obwekulembezi Rwanda kabiri hansi y'obwekulembezi owekitenisa Juvenal Habyarimana ayali mu office okurugira kimu 1973. Habyarimana akekulembera ihangeri emyaka 21 until yaisirwe mu 1994. Briefly mu bwekulembezi hakaija mu Theodore Sindibwawo ono akekulembera emyezi mike muno because akekulembera 1994 April kuhikira kimu July 94. Now this was a transitional period yakasomya kebiro 14. Then mukasomya ako obwekulembezi bwahinduka okutinisa Pastor Bizimungu akaija yakikwata mu kurugira kimu 1994 mpaka 2 odike mwaka gwe 12 nawe ne kwarugemo baleto okutinisa Paul Kagame ayakikwasire kurugira kimu obwire obunasaya hati omwihangeria Uganda tutukabaire kwenyenya omwihangeria Burundi mu 1996 okutinisa President na jambo ekulembezi owahano mu Uganda Hangeria Burundi bakabale hansi obwekulembezi okutinisa Jean Baptiste Bagaza niwe yali mu office akekulembera kurugira kimu 1994 mpaka 97 niko baleta Pierre Buyoya onakekulembera kurugira kimu 1997 mpaka 93 then hanyuma ya Buyoya okutinisa Melkol Ndadaye akatwala office mpaka 1993 nawe mu office atabe mu bwire bwingi bukuba bakamwita bukuba bakamwita atakabaire kuba nagenda hara because agenda mu office I think gikaba yes mitoito muno myezi gikaba gitoito muno agire mu office ndikugamba nti mwaka atagumale Francis Ngeze na wakaje ba president omwihangeria Burundi yahereze ebiro mukaga byonka. That is from 1999, actually 1993 to 1994. Ogwakahereza actually no ono akahereza ebiro mukaga byonka. Then Silver Kinigi niwe yizire yahereza from 1993 to 1994. Ekikumanyisa ono akahereza ebiro byenka 11 byonka. Hangeria Burundi bafunda Crispin Ntaryamira onakatoro bwekulembezi mu April 1994 baitu na mwaka itibwa ebiro nkaga byonka kyagenzere mu office wa president niko kuleta okutinisa Sylvester Ntibatunganyira onakaba mu office 1994 mpaka 96 era Buyoya yagaruka for the second time yayekulembera kurugira kimu 1996 mpaka 23 Domieti Ndayizeye akahereza kurugira kimu 23 mpaka 25 niho twaroleiro wekitinisa Pierre Nkurunziza ayaherize kuruga 25 mpaka 22 niko twarora wekitinisa Evariste Ndayishimiye aikaire mu bwekulembezi kurugira kimu okairako na saya isonga niko zaleba ziro mu Hangeria Burundi ogendo katunulira changes ezibaire mu Hangeria Burundi ezibaire ziri mu rundike zibaire zivolving assassinations zibaire nyingi muno kene kikuhambiriza kusima mukama anti na mbiri tule hano mu Uganda habira atakabaire habi okwikarule ngonkolo omwihangeria Democratic Republic of Congo ndiyo ningeza kuoleka ebintu nkoko bizeni bihinduko mwekulembezi okuya President Museveni nakwate kintu hano mwihangeria Uganda na mahanga gandi aganya kumwetoro ile nkoko gaikaine gatwazamu mu mwaka ogurukumi rwenda ekinana na mukaga na twalentebe hano wekitinisa Mobutu Sese Seko kuko wa Zabanga ni wujali President owe Hungarian Democratic Republic of Congo onake kulembera kurugira kimu 19 na gumu niko baleto wekitinisa Laurent Desire Kabila ayizire mu bwekulembezi 1997 onakahereza mpaka 2 gumu mutabani we Joseph Kabila ekintu yakikwata mu kurugira kimu 2 gumu mpaka 2019 lero hanyuma wekitinisa Felix Tshisekedi ne wanya kuli incumbent president abwihangeria area DRC omwihangeria Sudani ya masirimuka na mbiri President Museveni yaizire mu bwekulembezi Sudani yakabeta kabairo. Do we know that it is the youngest state hano mu Africa? Kyomanyisanti President Museveni ajambo ekulembeza Sudan ekabita kabiri kubane hangibwa heno ya masirimuka. It was still under the leadership of John Garanga. Wire buli abali ne bakyageza okuba ne barwana liberation okuruga hali obwekulembezi bwa Sudan eri enkutu until mu ijweri mu 2011 mu bagenzere bayechunguro obwekulembezi babufuna okitinisa Salva Kiir na okitinisa Riek Machar bachunguli Hungary ya South Sudan currently yafuna independence. So that is how things have been changing in Mahanga Gandhi. That is how presidents have changed. Amahanga gano agahindurwa obwekulembezi muno titukusagamba nti haroho ebintu ebyamaani muno ebinyakulya ebatulekeseze tukusagamba ntugamba nti tuturoho mu maiso mukuzuuka kurungi n'ebindi, that is Rwanda and Kenya. Amahanga agandi agagaruka mibi Tanzania ago hagago bigaitwijaho enyuma baitu omusajja mu bwire obwo bwabaire mbwekulembezi. We can say that a lot has been done. Nobukyakubaire kiri nti people think that ebikusingaho byandibaire bikozewe emyaka 38 anatigiri mitoito. Kakensa Earth and Beyond Radio chaka foma radio gambano kora ogenda kunyikiriza mwena waitu nsobole kuba ninyitorora mu katoito muno ngenda kuba ninyaho obutumwa bw'abakama bange hano be getting back ensonga ezindi nyingi muno otagezo karuga radio.
Hatutoka biri ubunyantagamberwa karyeri ijorye mwene kurgerizo tandika kurese byo kunywa ebitarakugwaza umutwe na senyiga n'orukoro rwa burkanya ebirakureta rukwefuza habwe cyo wahangirwe mpeta extra kombucha drink nicyo cyo kunywa icyo kire kubanora byamero rwawe kikakobusinge mpeta extra kombucha drink kikozwe ngoki umurondo sukari amajani etangahuzi n'ibindi birungo bindi munonga tayayire duka yone kurhihe izo oshabe mpeta extra kombucha drink okanywereho nabwanyu muhangure birabo okusubura tera no tumushanje no t-shirt 12 24 inshanju nemwe ne ya no tumushanje 88 35 nemwe mpeta extra kombucha drink ne kurwa SJ mpeta kombucha beverages Uganda Limited.
Eba funi werekere nekarugayo abamati timukamalize gateka hanju gatemukirira emisumari notene ekiyaba aba kiwa chano hadi ya house and retail ni basangiye mutawuni nyambara opposite mpara sida sako haruguru rugenda rwensase rukatale ni batunde ibintu byakuru rugino kandi bangaze ibikotegene mukombekasa berhale ababate amuruka byona enengere epanga ebiriki emisumari saminte emifaliso obutimba bwengarama obumoli emitehimbwa ebitiyo biriki erangi kasika macho efuka n'emihini yazo brushes erivera byokombekesa no mujungu bikiro yabasima yagambera kemungo. Thank you. This is where also bought the materials when I was building my supermarket. Indeed, the materials are very original. Bakuletire tanke za maize musaizi zona cutters sink pipe ezo kutasha maize munchi yawe compound kichumbiro nombijweke ebindi kubanyarukiraho batera simu namba 07 3 kinana na ina rundeke 05 kinana ina 28 asatu na ina bahikire haboherezwa Burundi. Ngamonja mazima ngejye omuntu waninya uro busente buno mazima hakiri bukanyengere kinyakora matidora mazima ngere kubezi mulira busente zona za butemate kaperengende kamazima kapere byo mukongo birugaho nkakugamba tugende mu rushere sako hati humo nibakora ki kandi nibasanga ibonka
nibasanga umutawuni ya Chengengwa harugudo kugenda Kampala opposite na Petro City haifahu baino bohereza bukwahura hamwe no gukora ensimbi kandi obutakuwe biru arkwahura yo notunga na makoba gendo tunge loan okura kurenza business yawe school fees loan zebyo obulimi n'obulisa loan za bwangu biogas energy loan
chapa loan
solar loan za pikipiki home improvement loan habo bohereza obulungi n'obwiro butumazire twina amatage maingi muno okwitorora yanga Uganda kwenda kumanya bikiraho teresimu 0770 rundi 07561888 urusere sako obuherezo obulungi bwabona
iwe mushaho ako kunywa kanikaha kukarabobera jaha mumiro
turumye najya kureba
kandi shaka ko nikaha abagenzi
ico kunywa cyo nikazero kombucha drink hamwe na dawa kombucha drink ibi nibyo byo kunywa ibyo mwashemereye kunywa akuba bikozwe mu birungo biri kwamagara mani nk'ubwoki tangahuzi amizi echitaferi enanasi ebituzi umurondo hamwe n'amajani ico kunywa kini kimaririho kandi wakinywa muntu we nohurira waberwa byo mu mubiri ibyo kunywa bikozwe ba Jonathan and Frank Investments Limited haza cyo mutana byo kunywa byakazero kombucha drink hamwe na dawa kombucha drink turi kwerera kunywa chonka bitari mu kwangura biconco nyamwinji haza bikwa bihandikirwa akafundikizo k'egari za t-shirt engufire airtime hamwe na za ufa ngero noenda kugura cyo kunywa cyakazero kombucha drink na dawa kombucha drink ningashi noenda kumanya biri kukiraho deresi mezi yaziro mushanju 0 inshanju ni 5 28 nkaga nemwe ninga yaziro mushanju 08 11 22 0 mushanju
Mobile Radio International. BRI. Promoting the culture of BMOBA, MOBA, and groomer around the globe.
Agent program Earth and Beyond NC Nokuhingwa na kwayo.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Yes, I remember.
I'm worried that this minister that we pay so much, Minister Maite Maite, she's sleeping in Parliament, and with that position, she's going to fall. And the minister would have fallen. She's still sleeping.
Honorable member.
She's still. I don't know what's happening.
Respect African societies and their values. If you don't agree, just keep quiet. Let's manage our society. We will see. If we are wrong, we shall find out by ourselves.
When I'm watching on television and I find our leaders who should have been working together all along to address these problems that commonly affect their country, wait until they are invited to go to Europe to sit there and just, it's like they are made to sit down.
Should I spend every day and every money to court? Who say a lot of things about me? Should I do so? If I were you, can you say me?
Radio chaka fama radio gabanokora esonga nikuzikule pataziti abaitha mu bantu abanyakusindikira obutumwa obw'amazaalibwa ahali president abaire musajja mukuru Vladimir Putin ow'eihanga lya Russia n'asindikira obutumwa bwe era bigambo byabigenda agamba nti please dear Mr. President, please accept my sincere congratulations on the occasion of your 80th birthday. You rightfully enjoy a well-deserved high authority on the African continent. Under your leadership, Uganda has scored a success in social and economic spheres and strengthened its positions in the international arena. In Russia, we highly value your contribution to enhancing the relation of friendship and cooperation between our two countries. I wish you good health, well-being and success in all your state endeavors. Respectively, yours, Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation. Ensonga ndiko zityo. Awulire ekyo ndiko kirikiti. Ate kale munyikiriza tusobole kuba nti abaituka awo tusobole kuba nti oyongere nenteekaniza era tusumulule tugende kutunulira ensonga ezindi nk'okuzikuba ndizirubatamu abalungi abakondera enteekaniza Earth and Beyond. For now tugenda kuba nti olekera leka tugende okatoito muno okutunulira hali mundo mu ihanga lya Kenya. Mu ihanga lya Kenya, government y'ihanga lya Kenya ekingwireho an investigation n'okola nti bagenda omaiso n'okola an audit omu byetabu ebya government agikwatagaine n'amabanja agakugambibwa okuba gainiibwe government y'ihanga lya Kenya. Anyuma y'okwekarakasa okwagenzere kwaba okw'amaani muno egyo eri buno mu ihanga lya Kenya, gavumenti ya Kenya kyetegereze nti handibagali mazima haruha esente ezindi ezaali nezigenda omaiso n'okulimbikibwa hala abantu, yet sente zino zikagenda mu nsaho z'abantu abandi abakuuto mu gavumenti. Anyakulinka minisita w'ebyensimbi omu ihanga lya Kenya okutinisa John Mbadi agumiza yagamba nti okutandika nekire kya hati baliyo nibageza okuba nti bakora an audit okuediting ebitabu auditing ebitabu ya government betegereze ibanja erya government ya Kenya na mbiri lyemereire the exact amount esente ezikuba banjibwa nabo ezibakubanja so that they can balance the books very well. Ihanga lya Kenya tukasemba ikwetegereza ni baba banja sente ezikuingana 10.5 trillion shillings. This is in the Kenyan shillings. Now that is around 81.7 billion US dollars. Ezo sente nizo twasemberi okusiga ni baba banja. Now the audit is key. Tebagamba nti kino kijja kuba nikimanyisa nti okwekarakasa kwa baana aba Gen Z abali nibekarakasa halo mundo mu ihanga lya Kenya okwekarakasa kwabo kutafe busa era batandike kuba nibarurabimu habijuma mu kwekarakasa kwabo n'okubonabona okubarabiremu. Alipota tekabaire kuba network baitu bagamba nti bwire bwona obaraba mazire kuba nibakora audit bajagenda baturuke na report eno bagihereza abantu abatali bamu na bamu egende hamikutu egitali gimu na gimu basobole kuba nibagisomera abantu betegereze the stand y'ihanga lya Kenya. President William Ruto amazira kuba na appointinga a committee to conduct the audit baitu abantu abandi abanyakulimu abakiro wingi bali bamu abantu abakora in the Kenyan law society banyabiragira abakira nibo balimu n'abantu abatoita kuruga mu departments za accounts. So this time nikimanyisa nti weno bagenda bakasanga nti abairino mulingo nkuko abaina kumpanya mu busente ba lawyers baroko making sure nti omuntu ogo bamulimbika emisango gye lero hati ne kuba bakatandika kuba nibirika kirejo kibantu mu ihanga lya Kenya kutandika n'okwezo kwa mukaka abantu bakagenda batandika kwekarakasa ne bangira enkola ya gavumenti eyali neyeetaaga kula nti abalimbika emisolo oteekereho n'okubaturitinga ku bintu likikubalabya mu mbeera ey'obwinike abantu nabiri bali batakukola ssente kandi gavumenti neyeetaaga kuziba nyankula n'ebintu ebindi ebyali bitaakwetaagisibwa policies ezindi ezibali ne beetaaga kuleeta kandi ez'abannakenya bali ne bara nti zikazitakukola obwire bwabwe n'embeera gye bali ne barabamu radio gyakafama so nga niko zikuli bataziti nga njani akuliriza akaire nkakano kenyini obudakiika bukubula y'obutantukaika mu ssaaha 9 onyikirize tweyongeryo n'enteekaniza Earth Beyond nkwiha omwihangeri ya Kenya sobole kuba ninkwambura nkutwale hali omu bicweka bya Sahel omwihangeri ya Burkinabe n'ihangeri ya Niger oteekero n'ihangeri ya Mali amahanga gano asatu nk'okunyamala kuba ninga kusomeramu akaire kano bali mu kalitange yokura nti bamaliriza enteekaniza zoona ihangeri ya Burkina Faso ihangeri ya Mali n'ihangeri ya Niger bagenda kuba ni baintroducinga their new biometric passport bamazire kuba ni bawithdrawinga from the ECOWAS lero niko bafominga omukago gwabo gunya kumanyirwa nka the New Sahel Alliance ijuka nti abekulembezi b'amahanga gano gonna bali basajja banyamai muli bano busamu civilian no. Now the three juntas abakwekulembera the Sahel Alliance ne bagamba nti omukago guli gwa ECOWAS bo bakagenda bagudimbukamu bamazire kwetegereza nti ECOWAS ekabeine interests abantu abandi abayali nekolera then bekabeeta kuisana nke kubafaho gonze nakatoito the Economic Community of the West African States bakaba ne bagezo kuba ne bapafuswedinga amahanga gano asatu balenti gagaruka kuba nigeteeranizaho omukago baitu amahanga gano asatu gakanga Burkina Faso mwezi ogunyakoye bakarugwe barangira bagyoleka nti bakabaliyo ne bateekaniza kutukya passport empyaka era passport yabwe empyaka ibatukize taroho logo ya ECOWAS. The Alliance of the Sahel States nibagamba nti bakwetaaga kula nti bagenda omaiso n'okuintroducinga travel documents zone amahanga gaine kuba gaine common documents so that nti abantu babo baleme kubonaabonesebwa. If someone is crossing from Mali to Burkina Faso, from Burkina Faso to Niger, let them not suffer. They are trying to create their own alliance eyibagamba nti kandi ejja kwemeera. Meeting enya kwikalira ekire kya hati erugwe yagenda omaiso okuba neetwoleka nti the member states ono hali ba foreign ministers oteekereho n'abandi abagenzire mu lukuratu runo babaini bagenda omaiso okuba ne booleka nk'okwo ihangeri ya Nigeria, ihangeri ya Burkina Faso oteekeho na ihangeri ya Mali galimaliriza enteekaniza zoona ez'okola nti bateekaho ekisinde kyabwe kibakujja kuba ne balubatira. This is going to be both a military and economic alliance. Not to say that it may be kintu bajja kuba kiteekero bakijenjekere bujenjeka. Abasajja ne bagamba nti ekintu kyabo ne beetaaga kisobole kuba nikirubata paka rulengo lw'ensi yonna. Ihangeri ya Niger ne ihangeri ya Mali oteekeho ne ihangeri ya Burkina Faso osagamba nti bintu bingi mu Nepal ne bayisaniza. Obwekulembezi bw'amahanga gano bwonna buli bwekulembezi bw'abahyekera bwekulembezi bw'abanyamai, because most of these they overthrew the civilian governments nekwo babajja bayehangamiza mu bwekulembezi. Ekitongole kya ECOWAS kirubyo kyagenda omaiso okuba ne kihabula kyagamba nti amahanga gano asatu kurweiga kagenda omaiso n'okwandamaininga a movement undiki a block enyakwine abantu abakwingana miliyoni nka 14 omukago gunya kumazira emyaka 50 ne bayisana abaliyo ne bakola ensobi. Their departure comes after obutabanguko na insurgencies eza destabilizing amahanga gano kwikira jumarulengo rukura nti bayeta mu bagamba nti na government ezali ziri mu bwekulembezi kasitaine kiziko era niko kumalira ne bababinga kandi nibijja ne behangamiza mu bwekulembezi nabo nobukira bakiri nti bayina bababingire kandi bayija mu bayikara mu bwekulembezi. I can tell you that they have not done a lot. Amahanga ganti bindi byamane mu nebinyakulayi bakozere. Maybe tusagamba nti it was just a change of people in offices. Now, like for the case of Burkina Faso nasaya ati bakyatalibanizibwa bashikira ba Boko Haram. Not only Boko Haram, bainayo nebitebe bindi ebyabayekere biriyo nibigendo maiso nokulisa abantu akakanja. So when you look at this, nize nsonga zimwe zagenzereza abingiza abikulembeza bali omahanga gano. Betu no baraba ababingire busunki akabiri kuba nikiterekera mahanga genye. Unyetegereza. Ensonga niko ziri ziti. Lekonyikirize nchwanganize ngendo mu Hungary Nigeria. Wenda waitwa nyakula radio obudakika bubiri bwonko bwakenaga mu saha mwenda. Leka tugende tubunge ukatoito muno hali mundo mu ihanga lino erya Nigeria kwetegereza embeera nk'okwe kuba ne rubatamu saidi z'oko omulungi anyakula radio omwihanga eryo erya Nigeria agakuruga yonsa kuba ningamba nti tigali nigamarungi muno aganyakula anyuma ya prison break enyakubairo omwihanga eryo erya Nigeria abasibe abakuhingula 2008 bakacho enkomo omumatemba geihanga erya Nigeria wiki nyakoire hanyuma y'omwijuzo nyamwingi muno gwagenzere gwarumba kandi gwaletereza kudomoola enkomo ibale basibirwe. Ekijura ikukumba byalemere kikagenda kyaseseka omwihanga erya Nigeria kyahambiriza ebisiika ebyenkomo okura nti byagenda omaiso okuba ne bichweka. Mu bisiika kuchweka abanyankoma bali basibirwa hali mu butuuka musana mu matemba ga butuuka musana obwihanga erya Nigeria. Ale last week abasibe bakagura nk'omugano abatema bayetaisura amaizi gabataisuliza okabotarohu abasibe baliyo ne bagendo maiso n'okaijuza baliyo ne baturuka mu maizi hagati abasirikale bataine ne kibakusobora kuba ne bakora omwitwalire lya Maiduguri omwihanga erya Nigeria. Musanjo hali abatorokere bamaziro kuba ne bakwatibwa operations rundike bikwekwete byokura nti bagendo maiso kuba ne bakwata bino bitandikire. Wekitenza Umar Abubakar Nyakulinka spokesperson for the Nigeria Correctional Services atugambire nti already bamaziro kuba ne bakwata omusanjo hali abo. Omwijuzo guno gwagenzere gwaleeta ekizibu abantu bamalira ndeke abasibe bamalira batorokere bakabata kusobora nabo kuba ne baikiriza kumara gafeera mu maizi. The operation to recapture abasibe abanyakusigaire yekyagenda omaiso ketutakumanya baraba bona baraba kwata omuntu omubi mpakasa kumalira akwasirwa. The worst floods mwihanga lino erya Nigeria in decades. Omwijuzo guno gunya kubateire guli one of the worst floods omwihanga erya Nigeria. Ekikale kya Maiduguri is the capital of Borno State. Last week bakasafari omwijuzo gwambande muno kandi gwagenzere gwaleta emitali bayi. Guno gukatandika hanyuma eyekisumbe kimu okuruga ekikaijura ekinyakuhingura ine kandi na maizi gakagendo maiso n'okuboga ekyaletereze na zoo nebikaro byona na mbere bali ne basibikire nyamaiswa nazo kumalira zitalibanizibwa. muli kino newo hali n'enjoka ezibaali ne basiba zona zikamalira ne zitwalwa amaizi zikorokodayira emigezi zikaba zitaine mulingo nk'okuzaala nsobola kuhalira bino byona ijuka bikaba biri mu zoo. Omwigizo omwihangirya Nigeria gwisira abantu 30 according to the emergency agency omwihangirya Nigeria. Hundreds of people akaireka nti balinaho okuteeka lusaya, abandi bali mu kwesagura amabaale, ebicweka ebindi enjala eri mu kubakombesa olubengo abw'ensonga nti tebakusobola kuba ne babona akantu koona akabakuteeka omunda, ebyabo byona bikafa. Omwitwaliro lya Borno State omukiikalo kya Maiduguri, mugenzi wange akuliriza radio akyakafama.
The aftermath of flooding in Nigeria's northeast is raising alarming humanitarian concerns, with thousands facing displacement and a sharp increase in prices that threaten food security. Floods that swept through Nigeria's Borno state have affected up to 1 million people, its governor said on September 11th. At this camp in Maiduguri, children and families scrape the last bits from pots. Water scarcity also looms. Yagamo Malum Kachala and her large family were rescued from the flood by soldiers who got to them by boat. She says they have no food.
We were given a canopy and told that if we don't have a government-authorized card, we will not benefit from anything here. So I must go out and find some food for my family to eat. I have no money, and my elder brother also has no money. I don't even know where he is now. He must have gone scavenging.
The flood began when a dam overflowed after heavy rains. Authorities scrambled to rescue residents and put them in temporary shelters. The United Nations World Food Program delivered aid to displaced people on Friday. Emmanuel Biginimana, the head of its Maiduguri area office, said there are hundreds of thousands of people now living in internally displaced people camps and on the street.
This is really an additional burden to already existing crisis. This region has been facing conflict for a decade, and more recently, we have seen food inflation that prices have been made. More recently, people who are facing we have seen insecurity. Food inflation that.
Now let's take you to Nigeria, where the governor of Borno State has told the BBC that up to 2 million people have been affected by major flooding. The Borno region is in the northeast of the country, on the border with Cameroon, which has seen thousands of homes destroyed by floods. In Chad, at least 300 people have died as a result of unusually heavy rainfall. These are the latest drone shots.
Okay, well, radio chako from radio Gambano Kura. Alikata yongere yonentekanza embirane kwekuli bateti omukichwekeke kya Nigeria. Ati ekavyo tikali mwihangirya Nigeria honka abugendo katunulira hali omunda mukika rukino echia lihangalino lya Libya naho mukaga amaizi gagenzere gabarumba kubi muno omwihangirya Libya naho tibiri birungi ogonze na katoito tibikuli bata kurungi ogonze na kake amaizi gamazire kuba ni gabarumba kandi kinya kuhingura ine muno omunda omwihangiryo erya Libya enganjani akuliriza radio agakugeni gatole kandi bagamba nti ekireke ejo kibereke kyampigiza ndabeho ekibuga kino kiri mu mastru mu butuka musano wa Libya era ni bagamba nti eryo nikigavanningibwa gavumenti ya musajja mukulu Osama Hamad newanyakuli nka gavana witu enyakuli saidi za Benghazi eyo nayo eryendi so nikugamba nti ebintu byeihangirya Libya niko bikuli bata eganja nakuliriza radio mahanga maingi munaganya kuteerwa omwijuzo amaizi gatalibaniza amahanga maingi muno era nkwetaaga emboozi za maizi tusobole kuba ntituzirugira mu kimu era mugiswa nigwo nja kutwalira kimu tucwanganize tugende n'omwihanga erya China reka tugende n'omwihanga erya China kwetegereza exactly what is happening there aboko nabo bali mu kwepapura omwihanga erya China omukikaro kya Shanghai gakurwa okunigatoleka nti nabo bali mu kwepapura hanyuma eyekiyaga ikukumba byalemere okuruga ekikagenda omaiso n'okwimukya amaizi akikagamala akigalesera harukaru okurugwa mu kiyanja era kino kizireho hanyuma ya typhoon abebinka okugenda omaiso ekateera ekicweka ekyo abakuruga saidi z'okuni batugamba nti abantu baingi muno baferirwa obwomeezi bwabo oyiraho abantu kuferwa obwomeezi bwabo n'ebintu nyamwingi muno bifiire omwihanga eryo erya China. A typhoon is like a tropical cyclone. Kino kiri nk'ekiyaga ekinyakulimu ekijura ekinyakuli ndiko kusa kukyeta nk'eihunga eryo olulengo lw'amaani muno. Actually it is stage 1 category of the storm. Typhoon etulio ntubazawo era eno ekozerege landfall omundo omwihanga erya China mukago obwomeezi obw'abantu tebusigaire nekyo kimu. Omwihanga erya China batugamba nti halimu abantu abaferire obwomeezi bwabo era this is the strongest storm yakaba omwihanga erya China kuruga kimu 1949. Typhoon eno eteirega hasahe muna ekicwekeza nyenkyakara obwire ne bukya kyabalaza in the coastal area of Linganga new city in Shanghai otekero nebikala ebindi omuyaga gundi bagamba nti kubegende gendo maiso okuba niguteera up to 151 kilometers per hour niyo speed yuguberege nigwirukirawo. Bebinka is the strongest storm okuteera eihanga lino erya China since bateirwe a typhoon Gloria omu 1949. Omubwire obwo ebintu bingi muno bikagenda omaiso okuba nebifa. Typhoon Gloria obwo yabateire omu 1949. Endege omwihanga erya China zihambirizibwa n'okwemerezebwa embeera y'obwire baireta bukiire kimu ebicweka ebikiro bwingi byonna biba bitekera ha red alert busaho kwenyenya abantu abaingi muno bagereza okuba ne babevacuatinga kuba ya mbicweka baire ne biteberezebwa kuba biri mu akanyamberege baitu nk'okukimanyire nti abantu bona tokusa kubamarayo murundi gumu abandi era bairige bameze basesigazayo abantu abakwingula emitwaro 40 nibo banyakubaire evacuated okubayiha mu kicweka ekyo nambire kiyaga ihunkumba byalemere eihunga lino nambire genzerege lyateera. More than 60,000 emergency responders bamazira nabo okuba ne bahika mu kicweka ekya Shanghai okutandika kwonyera abantu abanyakulyo ne bagenda omaiso okuba ne batabaana. Ne batugamba nti omwezi nigwo guno gwennyini eihanga erya China bakagenda bateerwa na typhoon Yagel. Typhoon Yagel kateera masiri mu kagekikale kya Hainan Island earlier this month. Era kuno it left a lot of devastation. Eno ekakurosinga yagenda yateera nombikale bya Myanmar. Abantu 74 baleka bafiire. That is a Typhoon Yagi. Typhoon zina mabara as we have seen cyclones. Right now, olatekereza nti binkeeki kyeka kyonka ekinyakuli kubi bw'okurugaho kagenda mu Europe, Central Europe, yona saha zino efulaadingiri. Helicopters nizo zikola emirimu mu bicweka bya Central Europe. Ekijjura kifookere kijjura. Omubiikala ebyo munywani wange akuliriza radio. Abantu tibakyasobola kwetwala, bayine kulinda bakakoonyerwa. Central Europe okuyisanaisana n'ebiikala ebindi nayo teri kurunga ekinyakuli awo. They are also being devastated by omwijuzo ogw'amaizi. Mu biikala bya Romania abantu 5 bafiire, and of course n'abantu abandi basigara batakabiri kuba nibeetegereza nambiri bali. Omwi Hungary Czech Republic, it is the same story. Omwi Hungary Australia mu provinces ya Vienna, ebintu niko bikwisana bityo, nabo bali mu mpigiza ndabe. Hungary Poland, it's not better. The flooding is happening. Mu bikaro ebindi ebitali bimu na bimu, ne batugamba nti abantu baingi muno bafunira okutalibanizibwa. Ogenda okacekinga ebikale bya Moravia, ebyo byona biri ebikale binyagenzire byatalibanizibwa. Emijuzo egy'amaizi, ekikale kya Lower Australia, saidi z'oku ne bagamba nti ab'oku tebalina abakusooka kuba ne bateeka ekigeri. Kakensa Earth and Beyond, Radio Kyakafama. Mu Europe bagenzire bateerwa Storm Boris, myekere negenda omaiso kuba ne batalibaniza. Ekiyaga rundi kihungeri tukweta Storm Boris niyo litaire Central and Eastern Europe. Anyuma y'ekijjulo kyatandikiri ekire kyabalaze kya wiki enyakoire na saha ya hatiki kyagenda omaiso kuba nikyefukuta. Mu bicweka ebyo bya Eastern Europe, mugenzi wange akuliriza radio Kyakafama.
Emergency services are shoring up flood defences in Central and Eastern Europe after thousands of homes were damaged. We can show you now these pictures from the city of Ostrava in the northeast of the Czech Republic. We know that the flood situation remains critical in many areas and that evacuations are going. Speaking to our Prague correspondent now, Rob Cameron, to talk us through the situation where you are now, Rob.
Well, I'm here in the capital, in Prague, and it looks and feels pretty bad, but actually the situation here in Prague is perhaps not as critical as elsewhere in the country. Certainly in parts of northeast Moravia, in cities like Ostrava, towns like Opava, Krnov, Český Češi, there they are evacuating thousands of people, with one town high up in the mountains, Jesenice, has been completely cut off. With the roads and the railway lines completely submerged by the flood waters. So many thousands of people now being evacuated from their homes. Most people are doing so willingly. Unfortunately, some people have refused to leave their homes. And so now we're seeing reports of army and police helicopters circulating those villages and towns along those rivers, trying to save people who refuse to leave their homes and now find themselves stranded in them. The meteorologists say that actually we have seen something like 80% of the precipitation that was due to fall over the country this weekend has now fallen. So perhaps the worst is now behind us here in the Czech Republic, but of course 4 people still missing from these floods. They were swept into the river yesterday, late last night, and the authorities don't know whether they have survived. So a dramatic
from
picture.
Beijing. So firstly, now bring us up to date then with the latest on this typhoon, can you?
Well, as you've been saying, Stuart, this morning all flights and some trains coming in and out of Shanghai have been cancelled. The city's 25 million people have been told to stay at home if they weren't among those hundreds of thousands of people who were already told to evacuate. Authorities have issued their highest red typhoon alert across the region. Severe gales and heavy downpours expected along China's southeast coast before Bebinka is to move more inland towards the provinces of Jiangsu, Anhui and Zhejiang. By then it should, though somewhat have weakened. This is the most powerful storm to hit the city in 7.5 decades, because usually this type of weather phenomenon stays much further south, so it is indeed very rare for Shanghai to experience something like this. Bebinka landed just as China's 3-day bank holiday kicks off. It is a mid-autumn festival here, a time of year a lot of Chinese people use their time of work to travel. It's also only been just 10 days since Typhoon Yagi pummeled through Guangdong province and Hainan Island. That cyclone left a trail of devastation in southern China and in Southeast Asia, with Vietnam and Myanmar particularly affected.
Europe hasn't seen flooding on such a scale in decades. Here in the Czech Republic, lives are saved by a rescue helicopter team. But elsewhere,
Mbera ne kweli eti angambire mijuzo gyonka kwetorola ensi yona mukago mijuzo kwonka ati hano mwihangirya Cameroon tinkutoireyo omwihangirya Cameroon hano naho tibali kurungi mukago omwijuzo gubatoire abantu mu kiweke kya Cameroon damage bayiri yamane muno amasomero 15 gona aga primary gali mu maizi, amasomero 13 aga secondary gali mu maizi, livestock rundikya amatungo 10 nambiri otekere ente n'embuzi byona bifiirira, abaikazi mu bichweke bitali bimu na bimu bali mu kwebabura, abwekizibu enkeja kuteera hali omundo mwihangirya Cameroon. Omuhendo gw'abantu abakwingana emitwalo 20 bagambye okuba ne banyakuli affected amaka wakanana gona gamazire okuba negasisangulwa. Munywani wange akuliriza radio. So the situation isn't good. Bichweke ebyo byennyini the situation isn't good mu bichweke ebyo byennyini bya Cameroon. Munywani wange njakula radio. Achaka fama.
Of the unprecedented downpour. The damage is extensive, with reports indicating at least 10 fatalities, entire neighborhoods submerged, 185 primary schools and 13 high schools flooded, and the loss of over 1,100 livestock. The damage caused by the rain, as it caught us by surprise in the middle of the night, left us without any kitchen utensils. Our pots were swept away, some disappeared, and our sheep, chicken, and goats are nowhere to be found. So here I am in the water trying to cope because we can't even manage to light a fire. More than 200,000 people have been affected, and a total of 8,000 homes have been destroyed, according to authorities. These victims have just been relocated to this displacement camp built outside the city to alleviate the situation. Every year, the water threatens us there. Our situation never changes. It's always the same thing. They just give us tents to stay in, and sun ends up destroying them. We lost goats and sheep, and many houses have collapsed. So please, dear authorities, come to our aid. The downpour has also led to the destruction of a critical bridge connecting Maga to Yagua, further isolating certain neighborhoods. In response to Cameroonian Minister of Urban Development Celestine Keja Kutes visited the site to assess the damage and outline immediate actions.
Oh, yes. You are listening to
Earth and Beyond.
Earth and Beyond.
Which is a program. Earth and Beyond.
Okay, nekwembereyo enyakulyeti kyali nteeka nzenze n'okuhingurana kwayo mnyani wakanyakula radio agamba ta akusima bali nteeka nzani mklasa kene agamba ta anakwakira program Kakensa ninye kawaida Sunday kibagarwa omukariri ibanda mwebala banya ibanda kuba muli naitwe aragamba nti ensemerere kukuhura Nash ono musinguzi buli yambuzi arugongo kabaruli mwebale muna abantu aba arugongo kabaruli kene Kakensa inza arugongo ko mwebale mno Atenye, welcome back from the weekend. I'm very happy to hear you teaching in class today. Thank you for the fact that nobody is perfect 100%, but we have to thank our president, His Excellency YK, for the long period of time he has served our at least 80%. Team Ukraine. Thank you very much. Agambata Kemigisa Rosa live on Facebook Aseguja the Silva Kuruga Matete Sembabli Kabatumwa Afiona Newelikuano didn't take Nzam Yaronga Douglas Aukambrao Wunkunda Hotin Kurura Atinkumanya Viruno Kunyuisi Zankaha Zoga Kuraba How Kurura Tinja Kurura Atinkumanya Douglas Viruno Kunyuisi Zankaha a shell for Porto Akali Lekenteka nzegendo maiso lekenteka nzegendo maiso ati mugenda kunyikiriza ngenda kumura mukatoyito muno bonkuba ninkiora mwine kweteka nza tugende mundo mwihageri America bokube byoko bigenzere byampingura naho na nyowe abinonja kwetaga tubikwatanize hamu obayiro kemanyire ndi Donald Trump bayire bamudaswiro murundi ogwa kabiri omusaijo omwana ijabera mu byamirire kumuita era aho nire kake Donald Trump kabayirikaho ire mu yicho nkago ngo ningaruka n'utukutandikira kwetegereza exactly what happened omukika lekya Malago anambiri Donald Trump almost bamuitire mukaye henyini Donald Trump the presidential candidate mu Hungary America is America safe obebintu saha zino nayo eriyo takuye kubyetegereza aleka nkole nti tugaruke otakarugaru
Bitabo yamazire kajwara kare masters ekintu yakegeka kare manzi zate byaro mu nyine yego kabiri to wagikozire kuna kumubwine nkamutwire mwanjuranya kuba hamuhereze byari kwenda yego aba wetu bakagikwata baginywa bageyongera baginywero mu bucupa tebe gutabatandika ku kitahiro mu nyungu nko mutahe yego era bayangire kunywa kabiriti endwara zabakambura bayeshango mu marwariro barya amacupa misho bagahangira iguru nkamashaogesa atigari mu busha yego kando waginywire wona wa mukwato mu ngaro no urira ko kwise cyoma cyo muzungu wambarara yego reka ndujo mu rugambo mbaye nambaye simabi n'amagezi mugiraho mwaji kwasanyense mukabo no buruhukiro yego esi mune yaziro mushanje 5 kabiri tine kumeri kabiri to mu runyankoro mu rukiga ni kabiri o mu ruzungu ni kabiri o mu rurimi rwona ni kabiri to waenda kujijwanze mutukuri yego reka manze ntereho mushaka biri teje ngihurikize niza kugaruka nyevuge nagaruka mugumaho mutarugaho muntegereza
hamarundo gwecobire no yendeze mbango myaga gwakitira hansi abagode mutembe ya wholesale and retail shop abarukushangwa bigori town kanso hina kashukamizi ahashungine na state ya boda boda ruguto rwaza bwizi bagaruka meshara zawe aba bakwinire laptop bags handbags zabwa bacara nekiresi zo mbeka byona ebitenge ebikohe hamwe na za bed covers emyendo mbeka byona bwo bashije hamwe n'abacara kazi bakuretera katen za saruni kapet zo mbeka byona endeberwa mu radio zo mbeka byona eshaha za kisika hamwe na za hamekonu amajuta hamwe na perfume mbika byona ahabwa abacyara hamwe n'abashisha bakwinirejya zo mukara zona empira nke ya football volleyball netball ne ya pool table hamwe n'ibindi byinshi kandi abagode umutembeyana bagaraka baherezo bahabuza ryo gowe no rwenda kutandikaho umurimo gwo butembeya kandi ubwo imihendo yona esasugweho buceka 50 harigana wabanogoro muri kamwe na nombwinji kwenda kumanya bari kukira hoteli namba zesu mwezi noto mushanju abernina nkaga na munana ashatu na mushanju noto mushanju 85 inshanju na mushanju nkaga nina ananishatu hamwe na ka noto mushanju nkaga nemwe 11 inshanju abagode umutembeya wholesale and retail shop numwe bare kwija kutuyamba numwe akahangari
Green Organic Manure. Aba Green Organic Manure nibamanyisa abahinji mwena ngo babaretira urwezo orwo gupfuhirira umupimo byari temwe hamwe na hafruta kandi urwezoro nurukorana urukingwa cyona ahari wo muhinji wo mwani owenyanya ebihimba umuceri n'ibindi bihingwa byona urwezoro nuriyamba kurabyana no butateganiswa mushana iwo muhinji w'ibicori uwakozesa Green Organic Manure no sharure shawo 20 nkaka omuhikemwe rero wemoni no sharure shawo 10 rero iwo muhinji w'ibitoke urwezoro norwetaga okuyambaho okwihorwonyo mwitaka rero ibitoke bikakomoka tujye kurwa maduka gona n'ibyo muhinji omururenge rwizoba yona rero muri Kampala Container Village Africa One hamwe na agrochemicals expired temwe netabure bdomora 20 by'amisi Africa etabure bdomora 10 byonka Green Organic Manure ekakakasubwa kandi yayinzwe kitongore cy'ibyo buhinji no muri isa mu Uganda tera no tumushanju 8 notisha kaga nemwe 95 hamwe no tumushanju 5 notina 19 inshanju na mwenda.
Surrounding our planet is a powerful, dynamic, invisible force. Without it, life on Earth as we know it would not be possible. It is our protective blanket that shields us from the constant bombardment of space weather.
We beg, Honorable Speaker, we can't have some honorable members standing up and grandstanding and insulting this house without.
Order. You know, Honorable Speaker, Mistress Ginger must not do this. Why are you allowing Mistress Ginger to talk like this? It's not going to happen. President Zuma has not responded to a simple question as to when he's going to... I'm speaking, Honorable Speaker. I want President Zuma to respond.
You have no right to speak
when are you
when I
going
have
to
not
pay back the
recognized
man?
you.
Earth and beyond. You look at some African countries and they have an army complete with 5-star generals who have never even quelled a street riot, and they are generals. Money goes into maintaining militaries, maintaining embassies that you don't need. You see why Africa is poor? All these 55 countries have embassies. If we were one, there would only be one ambassador for Africa in the United States of America. There would only be one army with regional policing. We can create a single Africa with a loose government, a confederal government. One of the other problems we now have in Africa are annual jamborees, symposia, and all these other things that we hold every year. And then you have a certificate and you lengthen your CV saying, I attended a conference in Kampala. That is useless. And our leaders, when you ring them, their phones are picked by somebody called a PA, whose only claim to fame that he is rude beyond measure. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. These are the men that we have.
Okay, well, radio check of Liken seconds Earth and beyond the Genomizer. And so no Kingrana Kwayo. Akaiden Kakadukin. Kutaka to get Halmunda or my Hungario. The United States of America. Or my Hungaria US. And Berinya Kuli or my Hungario. Kiagendo maiso kumane tuolekante Hungary American utwakwaindu tekerezati limuhama hangaganya kiakizire kuba gali safe. But it's like ebintu embirateri safe hali abe kulembezi. Omwe Hungary ya America. There are very many questions. Ebikaguzo biri bingi munne binyagulo ne bigenda omaiso okuba ne bikaguzibwa. Abwake ebintu byemmerire nk'uko bikali. Omwihangeri erya America embeera y'ebyokwerinda abwake ino omulingo nk'okwegenzere yeisana nke kuserebera abwihangeri ya United States of America. Yaroho omwekulembeze w'ihangeri ya America wekitinisa Donald Joseph Trump ekiro ekyaijaho nerege okuba naddasulwa omulundi ogwakabiri hanyuma eyo omuntu ondi kwisana abaire amutegere kwenda kuba namwegezamu ab'ekitebe kikuserulize kya FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation halo mwihangire United States of America bagambire nti nikizoka nti omutemu ono aberegeine ekigendo ekyokola nti yateera Donald Trump ekiro ekyaijo baitu kibairege omugisa mulungi muno nti aba Secret Service bairukirege emisinde omusajja ono bateera amasasi era yeiruka kuruga ha golf course omukiikale kya Florida. Donald Trump tusagamba nti ali safe era omusajja ono tateirege ebyasi byonna ebinyakuberege byolekereze kuba ne biteera Donald Trump baitu ekibagezerege basanga nti omusajja ono abirege aliire cover omukasaka akanyakubaire haihi na golf course ya Donald Trump yennyini. Omusajja ono abirege aliire cover ayeswekera ebikoora wena notakusana kumumanyira ali nka komando wennyini. Emundu yekike kya AK-47 aba Secret Service abairege ne bagenda omaiso n'okusemeza golf course eno barozerege omunwa gw'emundu guturukireyo akanwa k'emundu kabairege karugiriyo kali aheeru then ekicweke ekindi kibairege kiswekerwe era wa Secret Service bwagirozerege nikukwenkumwengejinga bakasooka bakanyoragana ewo omusajja yamalira mutaisukira irukire. Omusajja ono amazire kuiruka ne bagamba nti bamugoberege kugeza okwenda kumukwata baitu yaisana nkaakulema airukirege yagenda yataha mu motoka yekike kya Nissan enyakuba irege herire yemerire haiyaho enyakumuvugirege ebisane bya motoka eno byona bagenzege babirarasa within a second engudo zona zibegeze mazire kuba nisarwaho mu ihangeri ya America omu state ya Florida era kacho katoyito muno omusajja bamukwasirege ono ekirungiti bamuisire. The United States politics nikizoka yandibe taking another shape at a joint news conference yibakozera ba FBI yoteko na Secret Service nibagamba nti that the Secret Service agent anyakuba irege hakahulwa kandi nambi Donald Trump abirige nagenda omaiso n'okuba nazana golf ye ne wasportingirege omuntu anyakwine emundu kandi abaire ali haihi ne mita ne gya golf course emundu eno abairege agitunulize mu kizaniro Donald Trump nambere abairege nazanira habaire haroho yards kuingana ebikumi nkabina. Those are around 365 meters kuruga nambiri emundu ya AK-47 abairege kugenda nambi Donald Trump abairege ali kugambira omusajja irukirege speed muno kutembe motoka enyagereza oga kuba nemweyaha emisinde baito omukacho katoyitomu n'aba Secret Service na FBI n'ebitongole byokwerinda ebindi abairege bamazeire okuba ne bamutayiza kandi bamunyweza. Vice President orundikinka running mate wekitinisa JD Vance ayolekere nti Donald Trump ali safe era na Donald Trump abaina atugambira nti taina ensonga yona era tubaindira nagenda omaiso okuba nasiima busiima ab'ekitebe kya Secret Service abo omulimu gubakozere kura nti bagenda omaiso okuba ne banyweza musajja mukulu nonyakuba ina yeetaaga kura nti yamuddasula nikizoka nti omusajja ono amuswamirege hali ha golf course nambi Donald Trump akizire kuba nazanira ka golf ke juka muzani wa golf mulungi muno Donald Trump wenyine ine kisahe kizanirukira mbe kya golf ekie omukichweke kya Florida haikina West Palm Beach niho bairigene benda kumuterera almost yowehe nyini. Ijuka golf course enu tekuli gamba nti teri protected. Eri protected in a way that nti kakuba babali bokuti ijuka harona abantu abandi ababulikira bakize kubandi bagendayo. But when the president is only the former president Donald Trump wakuba na agenda kuba nazanirayo. Ekikaro kene bo bakisechuwaringa. Aba secret service nibo bagenda maiso kuba ne bateka ebyo kwerinda. Era ne kireke jobe ngi batekera ebyo kwerinda. Era ebyo kwerinda byabo tikuli gamba nti betorora golf course yona. Nangwa nibageza okuba ne bapima ebichweka bibakura nti birinke ebikale bya kasali. Ebikale ebikusa kuba ne birugirwaho tagali. Nibyo bakusooka kuba ne bagenda maiso no gazetinga. Bakamanya nti kino tikikujja kuba ne kirugwaho obuzibu bwona. The Trump International Golf Course eri mu kikale kya West Palm Beach. Eri eno novuga eddakiika 15 kuruga muka ya President Donald Trump. Enyakumanyirwe nka Mar-a-Lago. Omunyamundu ono bw'aloze Lwege kugambire nti agondezege kuba naye emisinde. Era omulingo nk'okuba kumukwasire mu nkugambire era omusajja ono bamaziire okuba ne bamanyira amabara ge kuba amanyirwe nka Ryan Routh. Ryan Routh ne bagamba nti niwanya kuli mutemu abeerege naenda kutemula Donald Trump. Mutabani wanya kumanyirwe nka Oren, mutabani wa mutemu agambire nti isebo bamumanyire nk'omusajja nyakuli omusajja akufaayo muno. Era ne bahunira muno kusanga nti niwanya kuba yiri enyuma y'ekikolwa kino ekyokwetaaga kutemula president. Bagereza okula nti bagenda omaiso n'okudiginga deep kwetegereza omusajja ono abaire nayeetaaga kwenda kuyita president Donald Trump ekiro ekyaijo. Biki ebeikaine agenda omaiso okuba naakola. Bagenzere kusanga nti biri bintu bingi muno ebyo omusajja ono ebinyakumwetooloire. Omusajja ono anyakumanyirwe nka Routh. Omusajja ono ali musagiki abaire ali musagiki wa Donald Trump by the way for some time. Baitu nibagamba nti enyuma hali akaika ya muhwamu. Yagamba nti nkusobola kuba ningumizamu nawe. Musajja mukulu n'emyaka 58 gyokku. Ali mwikazi w'ekikalo ekya North Carolina. Era ne haikaire mu bwomezi bw'obuno bw'okiro bwingi. Ahindura agaruka kwikala mu kikalo ekya Hawaii omwaka gw'2018. Mutabani we oteekerawo nawo ne b'operatinga kampuni y'ekwombeka sheds. Era ne bagamba nti bintu bingi muno ebyakozere. Routh enyuma awo babiri ne bageza omanyi bakukwata mu ihanga lya America they have to find out. Bagarukire kimu kwetegereza emikutu gye gya Twitter, Facebook n'emikutu gye gindi gyona gye kaina agenda omaiso okuba naakolesa. Bintu kimu nebyo kaina agenda omaiso okuba naahandiika. Omanyi nti obwire obundi omuntu bakusaa kukwatira mu bintu ebyokwikara n'ohandiika. That's why you say that in some of you mwege kolesa emikutu gya social media kurungi. Kakuba kigeza kikakubaho tukasanga nti ikaina ogenda omaiso okuba n'ohandiika ebintu ebikwata hali government kubi. Nobaza kubi government. Kikabaho nti leero hati bakagenda bakakwatira nk'omusango nti obairino omulingo nk'okwine mu n'emundu. Oyine n'ekitebe ky'abantu nka 3-6 abo bwine ogeza mu maiso n'okutendeka. Automatically ne bakutwala nk'omuntu akwetaaga kuba n'aliyamu ensi yoro. Already bikaina ogenda omaiso n'oteeka emikutu gyawe nti muno obwekulembezi titukyayenda lolo ne mubimanye mukizire kubaza. Ati ebibaze baza bitutageza okabiteeka kuli. Aho information eyona nirugwinisa kuba nekozesebwa hali. Nikukiba irigenda musajja mukulu bagarukirege enyuma. Okutandika kutindigula accounts ze zona kwetegereza bintu kye byatana agenda omaiso kuba na postinga emikutu egitali gimu nakyo. Mu myaka emitoito munaka bahinduire kuruga hali obwekulembezi bwa Trump. Yatandika kuba nasagika okutinisa Joe Biden hamu na Kamala Harris. mu July hanyuma ya assassination attempt ibagiriza okuba ne bakora hali Donald Trump naye akagipostingaho obwasookere kuba ne benda kuyita Donald Trump ne benda kumuyitira kuli Pennsylvania attempt eyo naye akaruga yagenda omaiso okuba nagibazaho era yagenda omaiso okuba nagamba nti akaba nasaba Biden oteeko na Kamala Harris bagende mu irwaro babungira omuntu anyakuteirwa isaso abantu abahutaziibwe era bagende n'okwatendinga olufu lw'ogwa yafiire the fire chief ayitirwe mu kuingisaniza amasoko abairo butugenda mu bintu ebikolesebwa kuteera akaro omusajja ono ahandikisibwe kuteera akaro mu Northern Carolina era ne ahandikisibwe nkavuuta mu campaign records ze ne bagamba nti ikaina agenda omaiso okuba naakora campaigning donations obusente nawe ikaire nabuteekayo era nti Routh ateekeriyo sente emirundi nka 19 dola ezikuingana 1,400 okuruga 219 era sente zino abaina ziteekeriyo mu state ya Hawaii records nizoleka nti bintu bingi munebe ikaina agenda omaiso okuba nayetabamu ebyo takusobola kuba noleletinga n'ekikorwa ekyakozere. This is what is going to confuse by investigators abanyakuli musango guno. Enteekaniza Earth and Beyond okutiniza Donald Trump agenzirija sindika email amukutugo gwa website Rundikizi fundraising website yagambira abasajja kibe that I'm safe and well. Running mate wokutiniza JD Vanshi otekera ono wokutiniza secretary Lindsey Graham bagenzege babalizawo abanyamakuru ne babaliza na Fox News bagamba nti musajja mukuru Donald Trump is in good spirits era bamukyakingiro basanga nti tayina kizibu kyona nekireki hati Donald Trump nani wakuba naimukiriza nkokora okuba nagenda kutandika campaign ze otekono kulaunchinga platform ya mutabani we ya digital coins bino byona nibyaliyo nagenda omaiso kuba nata Vice President Kamala Harris bamukagwizemu hansonga eno agambire nti nasima mukama bugamba nti busokikira hali Donald Trump era yagamba nti there is no place for violence omundo muihangiria United States of America. What next for Trump? Nyowe nayo tetukabiri kuba ntwetegereza baito aba FBI aba Secret Service babakaine n'omulimo gw'okwenda kwetegereza n'okwenda kumanya noha wenyina nyakuli enyuma mu bantu abakwetaaga kuba ne bayita Donald Trump. Nikizoka nti project y'okuyita Donald Trump yandibeereho omudidi gw'esente abantu bangi muno bali kuzoka nti ate baliyo ne beteekaniza ate ebyokwerinda bya Donald Trump binegarukamu bikanywezebwa omusajja security yine kuba negenda omaiso kuba neyongera kuba ne boostingibwa otherwise bwire bwone ihangiri America bandihemuka kakuba Donald Trump ageza akaitibwa omulingo kuisana isana nko oguguli murundi gwa kabiri mu mwaka gumu nebe mwegeza mu kwenda kumutwala. We don't know who is exactly behind this. Bakasoka kuba nibetaga kutugambira nti ihangirya Iran jeri batugambira nti ihangirya Russia kirokindi batugamba nti ihangirya China bona bali mu project yokwetaga kuita Donald Trump baito amahanga gano gona usagamba tigaine interest abwaki Donald Trump aitibu musaho nsonga yamani mune yokusagamba nti bano basobole kuba ne bali kugamba nti Donald Trump aitibu eno yandibedi politics enyakuli mundo muihanga osakwekaguza zi Donald Trump protected enough tusagamba nti somehow somewhere Donald Trump aliona alindibwa okwiha ne bageza okumuyita ijwera hale Pennsylvania a few days bakaba maze kuba ne baboostinga security bamungeira abalinzi bino byabalinzi mukago muntu ojoba kuba ne bakuseera mpaka ne bakufuna bukulu abasajja nk'oku bakwikala bamusagatirire. Aha obwomeezi obutaakwanguha mukago, obwomeezi obutaakwanguha. Donald Trump ebyo niko biri bityo.
He was golfing this afternoon in Florida when the Secret Service noticed a rifle pointing through the bushes on the golf course. In an email to supporters, Trump said he is safe and well. Here's CBS News' Christian Benavides.
Former President Donald Trump's campaign says he is safe and unharmed, and the FBI is leading the investigation after an apparent assassination attempt at his West Palm Beach golf club on Sunday.
1:30 this afternoon, call came out, shots fired. That was called in by the Secret Service.
Former President Donald Trump is safe and unharmed following a protective incident shortly before 2 p.m. on Sunday at Trump International Golf Club at West Palm Beach. The U.S. Secret Service personnel opened fire on a gunman located near the property line, and this matter is under investigation.
Authorities brought a man in custody who they say is a possible suspect in the incident. The FBI released a statement saying it has responded to West Palm Beach, Florida, and is investigating what appears to be an attempted assassination of former President Trump. Trump was playing a round of golf at the time of the incident, which comes about 2 months after a gunman attempted to assassinate the former president during a rally in Pennsylvania. He posted a message on social media.
Gunshots rang outside Donald Trump's golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. Law enforcement officials said a gunman was in some bushes near the property line of the golf course when Secret Service agents who were clearing holes ahead of him spotted a rifle barrel in the bushes.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
The Secret Service agents opened fire. The person, subsequently named as Ryan Wesley Routh, fled before being apprehended. The FBI said the incident appeared to be an assassination attempt.
We've deployed a number of resources, including investigative teams, crisis response team members, bomb technicians, and evidence response team members as well.
The Martin County Sheriff said the suspect intercepted was not armed when he was taken out of his vehicle.
We had to clear the vehicle with an explosive vehicle on loan to us, an explosive dog from the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office. Governor DeSantis made contact with us and let us know we had all the... And of course, we're profoundly thankful that we were able to neutralize the suspect and to hopefully increase the safety for President Trump.
Okay, niye yensino kwingurana kwayo mnyani wanganya kula radio. Atogenda kunyikiriza nkakwata yesi munke mwibiri tukaruga hano girabe wano tisatu mwenda ina itano emu itano mukaga musanju noti musanju ina ibiri anana ina asatu na munana chenda niemo asobole kuranti wabazaona nyotuliyo ndumalirize ntekaniza yekireke hati ntekaniza Earth and Beyond ya Donald Trump nibyebyo abasajja bakwenda kumumaza emmere mukago abasajja bakwetaaga kumumaza emmere mukago Mera ni kwenya kuli etiyo radio hello waitu nganjana nekuliriza engosebo Ready, hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Sorry, ready, hello. Wanje? Nkurungi nganje ndo sibirota. Nabele kuliriza. Webale muno Batista. Okay. Omusajja bamwepimira mweki kumara. Radio Hella. Sorry, Radio Hella. Wanje. Umweleza hapo mlimuta. Okamburaho. Itobaza. Yevale. Kale bambe. We pale muno. Okay. Msajja wangu ugo. We pale muno. Okay, Radio Hella. Hella, Wanje. Never could it is that. Ego. Webale mana. Kale bamenga njene. Okay. I think ya onongenda kuba ningarukira. Agutekereza onongi nyine ngenda kuba ningarukira. Kwikira kimwe kiri kyanjye nyanyagenda ntagaruka musajja wangu wananga. Akagwize genyonyi kusesa amafuta. Enyonyi wiro bundi akusesa amafuta alimu ezikizire kusesa amafuta in form of okurantiza reducing weight. Amafuta go bwiro bundi gabagatako etagisa obwera begarukira hansi nikweke yeho weight yayo. Amanyina go nigabagali maingi muno agakubaga gikalire. So and again bane betaga nokuranti actually it is a maintenance routine. Ntigali gona gaine kuba negasesebwa then bakateka mugandi nebeta kuba nejagge etaga buhyaka. Baitu ekikuru muno ekikusinga especially the zikago nezini akulikura nti basoka ba reducing weight. Enyonyi ne banerimera muno because weba ne landinga efuna stress nyingi mweku landinga kwenyonyi times rubanko rutaro obwiro bundi rubanko rutaro. So in the landing process aneba ne yetagise ne beru a lot of stress. So that is one of the things munywani wanga bwaki endege ezo zikira kuba nezidoma amafutago. We call it fuel dumping. Niko bakieta enteekaniza Earth and Beyond okwika utamantangatanga nekiro kijja kuba kyanyenja atongere kuba ntusindika n'okwetegereza ensonga. I wish you good and bye bye.
Extra nayo negamba shi nomanyise nama niyo munywani wa muno nyo wamagana